Warning, I am not a professional. This is just a hobby of mine, and then from time to time I get distracted and do stupid things like cutting my finger off. Please don't do that. That really effing hurt.
O'Brien!
I'm trying to make a video! Hi. If anybody actually knows of, or can tell me, like, something that might be funny for an intro, like, comment. Because I'm really, like, desperate here of ideas. So, alright. So, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to do a video of how I do some of my chrome badges and some other things that I've come up with, and another video I've just recently watched that's a pretty good idea, and I started actually doing that with, you know, the same exact way, and never posted a video, but yeah, let's get to it. All right, so there's quite a few different ways that I'll do the badges and the emblems on these cars. They pretty much almost all include Modolov or however the hell you want. Molotov. I don't know. I don't know. I've heard like 3 different people pronounce that. I don't know how you do it. Okay. Anyways, they all include that in some way except for one. Pretty much, I think. Yeah. If I'm counting right. So that one I did not build. I got it out of the collection. Same collection from this guy. And the badges were not done on this, so I'm going to do them on this. I'm eventually going to take this one apart. And this is the guy that hardly used any glue, and they just like literally fall apart. So, oh wow, it is. Brake booster there, see that? That's pretty cool. You just now notice it. So, eventually I'm going to redo this one and this one. This was an old one I did a long time ago. I'm going to show you a few different ways here that I do them. And yeah, it just depends on like which route I go on, like if it's gonna be a nice car or like a piece of crap, or I mean, I guess it's not really like a nice car. I mean, I guess my nice cars would be like something like this, you know. But yeah, as you can tell, like there's not much weathering done on that, just because like I was still starting out. Like that was one of my first like maybe 10 cars I've ever done. But yeah, maybe I'll pull something else out to show you a different one that I've done. But so yeah, here we go. So almost all the cars I do, I mean pretty much all of them, they have weathering. Okay, so they're all gonna, you know, if you screw up a little bit, you can always correct it or blend it in with the rest of the garbage that you're doing, you know. So the one thing that I like to really do sometimes, like on small emblems, right, and this one don't have it, but that one does, and jeez, tires are falling off. But this one, if I did not do it the way I did it, okay. Yeah, most of these bodies, of course, as you know, are like a white base. So even if you just like lightly sanded it off, you sand it off the paint. You know, like I just mainly use these. These are my main ones: 400, 600, 1000, and 2000. Take a 2000 and just, you know, lightly sand off the paint. Very simple, very easy. You know, it works. Yeah, it turns out white, but when you're weathering it, you're going to add, you know, like me, I would add this stuff. So, you know, you would either use the soot, that rust, or the orange rust. And you would just come down it, and it'll just blend in. And it'll take you know, whether even if it's white or silver, like you're not going to see like you'll see the detail on the badge or the emblem, but as far as the color, it's going to be weathered anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Like, to me, it really doesn't matter if it's white or if it is you know, rust color or black or whatever it is, you know. And then you can even take, they have a silver in this one too, so you can take it and lightly go against it, which would go into the other way that I do it, which is dry brushing. Okay, so with the dry brushing, I'm going to move my camera here. All you're really doing with the dry brushing is you're taking the chrome pen, okay? Take your fine paintbrush, get some chrome on there. You're gonna build it up. Take the paper, wipe off a little bit, and then go back and just lightly brush it on there. And that's it. That, to me, takes the longest. Sometimes I'll do that, sometimes I won't. Just depends on the build, depends on what you're doing. You know, it all depends, you know. Like, you got a nice paint job, you don't want to take the chances of, you know, using the pen or using foil on it or anything. The more strokes that you do over a raised area with the dry paintbrush, with a little bit of the color on it, it slowly put that color on top of that badge. It's slowly going to put that color on top of it. And you just got to do it over and over and over and over again until you get to the point where you just, like, you know, enough's enough. All right. Okay, so this one, pretty simple. I did do a video on, I took a back of a card, or like a credit card or a business card, or even just, you know, back of a box. Wipe this on here, build it up, let it kind of soak in to the paper, and then you dab it on there. Okay, really simple. All right, this one we're gonna use a pencil eraser. All right, so take that. We're going to dab it on here so it's not overly excessively, like, a ton. And it just took it all off. So, I don't want a ton of it on there because you don't want it to bleed onto the emblem. Alright, so you see that emblem. Let's take this. again. There's your SS 454. Yeah, I got a little bit on the body there, but I can take that off. So I'm gonna go do the other side real quick. Of course, I got a little bit on the paint there too, but you get the idea. So that's another way to do it. And actually, I like this a lot better. I like this a lot better. This is probably one of my favorites. Okay. But now I'm going to show you another one. The next one is not even really a, well, I guess you would say it's not really a technique. I mean, not even another way that I do it. I do use the chrome pen. But, oh God, what?
I just got back from the local Walmart, and I just realized I forgot to get your preparation H. How bad is your butthole hurting?
Do you realize I'm trying to make a video?
I know, but I need to know if I need to draw it back or not. How's your butthole?
I hate you right now.
I love you.
Oh God, somebody shoot me. So anyways, the next one, all right, so it's not really, like I said, it's not even really like a technique that I use, okay? When you're weathering and you use the chrome pen, or even if you use the dry brush or you use the pencil eraser, it doesn't matter which one you do. If you get some paint on here, like I did on that. All right, first of all, this, like I said, this ain't my build. Somebody else I bought out of a collection, and I'm just gonna strip this apart and redo it anyways. So this doesn't matter, okay? What I'm talking about is something kind of like this, all right? Where you're taking, do these doors open on this? They closed them, didn't I? So when you're taking and doing a badge like that, all right, and you're getting it on the paint, just ignore it. Take the back of the X-Acto knife and scrape it off. What you got on the paint, it doesn't matter. You're weathering this. Okay, you don't have to be perfect when you're doing weathering. That's why I always say in like a lot of the videos, like, it doesn't matter. You're constantly trying to figure out ways to screw it up and make it look like crap anyways. So stop trying to be so perfect about doing this, because it's absolutely pointless. You're just wasting time and wasting your energy, and it's like you're gonna screw it up anyway, so why? You know, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't make any sense. You know, build it the way you want it, not how, you know, you're trying to win competitions. Cool. I'm not. I don't do that. So that, to me, that's just kind of like boring. I'm not trophy collecting. So, and if that's you, cool. But that's not me. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and on to the next one. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you like the channel, please go subscribe. Or if you like more videos like this, go watch this playlist, or you can go check out one of these other videos over here. Yeah, thank you.
Are you about finished with your idiotic YouTube video?
Will you leave me the hell alone?